The Nazis had a very traditional view for women. They're expected to stay at home to take care of their husbands and children. As a result, the life of women in Nazi Germany were strictly controlled. The band of German maidens were formed in the early 20s, the full name League of German Girls in the Hitler Youth. From their earliest years, girls were taught in the schools that all good German women married at a young age to a proper German, and that the wife's task was to keep a decent home for her working husband and to have children. Separate sections of the BDM exist according to the age of the participant. Here we can see two posters of recruitment propagandas for the League of German Maidens. Kinderkirche. These are the three Ks that woman's life should revolve upon, meaning children, kitchen, and church. Women in careers were forced to abandon their jobs. Women in jobs such as teachers, doctors, and civil service, only with the exception of several specialist fields. Instead, they are tasked with the job of producing more babies. It was also practical, as unemployment figures were soaring high, and by encouraging women not to work, it creates more job opportunities for the men. As unemployed women are not counted in the unemployment figures, it seems that unemployment rates were recovering. However, the law changed in 1937 when there was a shortage of skilled labor. Women were to work patriotically in factories for a duty year to help with Germany's economic miracle. As mentioned before, the life of women in Germany was very controlled. They are not expected to wear makeup or trousers. Hair cannot be dyed and perms are not allowed too. Slimming is discouraged as it was thought to be bad for childbirth. Smoking too was also unpopular, not because it was unhealthy, but because it was considered non-German to do so. In Nazi Germany, unmarried women having child is not considered a social problem. Matter of fact, selected unmarried women can get pregnant by SS men to have racially pure babies. Surprisingly, they are not hidden in some back streets and instead are openly publicized by the government, and they have a white flag with a red dot in the middle to identify them to the public. In 1933, the law for the encouragement of marriage was introduced. It stated that all newlywed couples would get a loan of 1,000 marks, which was 9 months of average income from the government, and around 800,000 newlyweds took up the offer. This was to encourage childbirth, and it works perfectly as high birth rate was needed so Germany has more soldiers in the future. The increase in population, however, also demands the need of Lebanon. The debt was not meant to be repaid, and the debt can be cleared by childbirth. Whenever a child was born, 25% of the loan does not need to be repaid. And if 2 children were to be born, 50% of the loan will be repaid. Therefore, if 4 children were born, the loan shall be cleared. This encouraged newlyweds to have as much children as possible. On August 12th, which was Hitler's mother's birthday, there is also the award of Motherhood Crosses. It is awarded to the mothers with the most child. A gold cross for 8 children, silver for 6 children, and bronze for 4 children. On the left, we see a propaganda poster of a Nazi woman taking care of her baby. On the right-hand side, we see a black stork, which is the SS man fertilizing unmarried women to create more soldiers, potential soldiers for Nazi Germany in the future. So in summary, the Nazi policies towards women were traditional and conservative view. Women were discouraged to work to have more babies. They are encouraged to stay at home and look over families. The 3 Ks, Kinder, Kirche, which stands for children, kitchen, and church, are the 3 main points that a woman's life should revolve upon. Childbirth is highly encouraged by financial rewards and motivations. Babies were to racially pure. Unmarried women can be fertilized by SS soldiers which can be taken care by state institutions. Gertrude Scholz-Klink joined the Nazi Party in 1929. She was the head of the Nazi Women's League. A good orator, her job was to promote male superiority and importance of childbearing, and control aspects of women's life in Germany. The end. Thank you.